All right, guys. So welcome everybody to the Hypnotic Priming Masterclass. This is going to be a pretty straightforward and very simple masterclass. Now, the cool thing about this, if you haven't done ACH yet, it really doesn't matter. There will be a part of what we're going to talk about today that will integrate this priming sequence and ACH, but also looking at priming as a very basic way to do the more traditional type therapy. Okay, so I've got a couple of presentations for you today. We'll go through some questions. Obviously, there's no demos. We don't really have to do a demo, but the ultimate goal with this is how do we set up in advance the right trance, or that sort of rhymes. How do we set up in advance the right trance that your clients can go into? Because we all know that trance is sort of boundless. It can be good, it can be bad, it can be good looking, it can be ugly, it can be intermediate, it can be anywhere. And what a lot of therapists and coaches do, or especially therapists, is everyone thinks that trance is going to be a very pleasant place. And I'm here to tell you it's not. And sometimes we can put a client into a very horrible situation inside of trance that actually will reflect the type of therapy, even with good intentions, and will sort of spit them out the other end, making the problem seem worse. Okay. We've talked about in the ACH training, the ab reaction drill. So we'll talk about that today as well. But the ultimate goal with priming is to set up the right trance every time, so your client has the intended outcome every single time. Does that sort of make sense of where we're going? Okay. And we'll go through those presentations. Now, I say this with a caveat is if you've done ACH, everyone's going to say, well, Scott, how come we don't learn priming in the ACH? Well, you guys know that ACH is advanced conversational hypnosis. It's not necessary, because the stuff we do with ACH, being the hypnotic interview, will actually set up the right trance for us. Okay. So we're going to take it back a step. Let's go back to basics, even though this is not real basic, it can still be used if you decide to with ACH. But let's go back to basics where we can show you how to set up the right trance if your client or the niche that you're working with is sort of prone to ab reactions, is prone to more negative trances. Some niches are like that. Or maybe you feel more comfortable to set up the right trance so you know where your client is heading every single time. Without sort of pot luck, like, oh my God, I hope they land in one of three trances, either going to be good, bad, or ugly. Okay.